Hi, this is Nathalie from LineDotArrow from the Netherlands. I'm finally back. I've been away for, I think it's almost 2 weeks now, if I'm correct. Well, I did upload a video that was visible on my channel last Saturday, but I pre-recorded that one because I went on a holiday. Together with my husband, we went to Greece, a Greece island, Santorini, to have a little summer holiday together, some sun and some rest. And we had a great holiday. I did post a little video that I created visiting Ia, Kamari, Fiera. I think it's called Melanchori or Melanchori. I'm not sure. But we visited a few places. We walked a lot, about 10,000, 12,000, 14,000 steps a day. Not every day the exact same amount of steps, but yeah, and also took a lot of naps and had some great food, some baklava and some Greek pita gyro. Gyro, you call it, they call it gyros, but in American you say gyro, and souvlaki and fava, and I even had ice cream that was lactose free. Yay! So yeah, I had a great holiday, and I was very well rested. But I had to work one day after we arrived back home, and it was pretty busy because the work that I do was no one was doing that while I was away, and my colleague was also away, so we missed like 8 days. There was nobody checking the emails, but yeah, I had a good work week, don't get me wrong, because I really enjoyed being back to work. Maybe I'm a bit strange, but I really like to be back at home and sleep in my own bed, and I appreciate my own things even more when I went away and I don't have the exact same things. Now I sound a bit like I'm Porsche or something, but your own bed sleeps the best and your own couch sits the best, and yeah, that sort of thing. But I had a good time, and I did not have a chance to do anything besides the challenge videos, but I still have to finish this botanical journal from last month. I'm not sure how I'm completely in frame. Let me check. Okay, it's got to be like this, something like this. You can see this now, but that's okay. I'm going to work with beads. So, because I wanted to decorate these strings with beads and also put beads on these, if you can still remember, because I said that a very long time ago, but I really want to finish my video or my journal. But yes, I couldn't craft, but I did try to see all your makes in the Facebook group, but I didn't have a very good Wi-Fi at the apartment where we stayed, so I could see some things, but not all the time. When I was outside the apartment, I had a good reception because I had my phone, and it's going with your, it's just receiving data that you have on your phone. But yeah, when you're outside, I'm not going to watch YouTube or watch the Facebook group because I was in Santorini. Oh, maybe you want to know what kind of weather it was over there. It was like 22, 23, 24 degrees in the day, but the day ended very soon because around 5, 6, the sun went down, and then it was because it went behind. There's a sort of cliff, rock, mountain thing. It drops below that thing, and then it's completely freezing cold when you are in your bathing suit. But I am not complaining because we had a great holiday and we had good weather considering we are over there in October. Season was ending, which was kind of a bummer, but we knew that. So on the boulevard, a lot of restaurants closed, shops were closed, and it looked like they were expecting a hurricane because everything was shut down with wood and like plastic covers. So, but yeah, when you went in the town, it was more, well, more attractive to see. But yeah, we didn't go there to shop. We went there to rest and enjoy the food, the weather, and drive around the little island. And we did. So, enough about my holiday. I was telling you I was really enjoying your makes. That was what I was telling you. And I did, but I didn't comment on a lot because, yeah, I couldn't. Also, I was very exhausted at the end of the day from all the walking. So, yeah, I'm trying to catch up, but if I don't, I did see everything, but I'm not always able to heart everything or comment. Yeah, maybe I'm just going to work on this, and I'm not going to show you what we created before because I did that in the previous video, and it's going to take more time, and I already chatted a lot. So I don't even know where my glue is. I have to tell you guys, I really had to search for my external hard drive. I had to search for my phone. I didn't know where I put it. I thought, well, let's put it away safe so I can find it the next time I'm going to record after the holiday. It took me 20 minutes to even find my phone to record, because I'm not recording on the phone that I use every day. I'm actually recording on a very old phone, and I have newer phones that are, well, not being used, but newer models, and I can't even find those. But I was thinking, well, maybe I should use one of those. But I remember in the past I did use a phone that was from, well, a younger model, and the quality was not the same as from this phone. So I'm sticking to this phone. I am going to glue down the lace a little bit. And the lace is not glued on perfectly straight, which I don't mind. But just saying, I know that it's not straight, but it's good enough for me. Okay, the plan is, oh, I forgot to get my buttons. Okay, the plan is that I want to add beads on here and buttons. I usually do the buttons on the string. I had to laugh so loud. I switched off the camera because I wanted to show you what I usually do by showing a journal that I created with the Summer Jam kit that I made for the Two Sister Jam retreat. I can't find the journal because I tucked that away too on a safe spot, but I can't find it. Well, you probably know I usually put beads over here. I did this. I actually have, I think my first video was creating a journal. I'm not sure what the video was called. It was a rose kit, something with rose. I don't know the name anymore. I'm so sorry because that was like 4 years ago. And I didn't know anything about editing, and I really wanted to record the whole process, which I did. So each video is like 1.5 hours long. But there you can see me put on the buttons and make the dangles and the elastic binding. I'm not saying that I have invented it, because the elastic binding is basically the binding that you use in a traveler's notebook. But the buttons is really, well, it used to be my signature thing, but I kind of stopped doing that on every journal because, yeah, it is nice to do though, but on every journal it's a little bit much. So, but I'm going to add beads. Let me grab some beads and then I'm going to sew them over, if that makes sense. And I have to tell you, I have so many beads. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. So it's a good thing I am using them. And every time I go to the store and I see like a package of these, I'm so tempted to buy them. So I buy them. but I already have these and these and more. But yeah, maybe one day I will use them all. This is the smallest one. Okay, but this is not a straight needle, which I don't really like. Do I have a straight needle? Let me check. No, let me rephrase that. I know I have a straight needle. The question is, can I find it? Probably not. So I'm not going to spend more time searching for it. I have a lot of different sort of not so good wax thread, to be honest. It was a package with, I also have like white, and this was in, and I have, so I think they were double. This one is double, and this one, everything was double in, but it's not really good to use in a letter, because I used to make traveler's notebook and sew the borders by hand, punch the holes by hand, and then did the sewing over there on the borders. And I had this because I had the reel. Well, this is real, but it's not waxed very well, so it's not going to stay very well into leather. But I thought maybe for the journal it will work. Still debating if I want to use this one. I don't want to use this one. I think it's too, I don't know, too much. So put these out of the way. This one I already have. This can be, and this can be something. Or white. I think I'm going for this one, or this one. This one. No, this one. Okay. I made a decision. Yeah, and the plan was, but it was a plan in my head, and I did mention it on camera, so I have to do it. But the plan is to, not sure if I can use one of these. This one seems to be rather thin too, because I really don't like the angle needle. But the plan is to sew on beads. And I also wanted to sew on buttons, but I didn't grab those yet. But I thought, well, just go in like so. That was the plan. I am going to leave this a little bit longer. Let's glue down over here. Okay, well, I have to fix that, but I want this to be in this piece. So I'm going to, no, I'm not going to do that. I can add a little fake thread in between this later. That's okay too. But I thought about doing this. First I have to tie it, otherwise it will come off surely. And the great thing about this is that you can, well, I think it's a great thing. I'm not sure yet. We will see. You can incorporate this piece also. Although I don't know how to. No, I'm not going to do that. Not so great. Okay, I think I need to have my book sort of like this. because when it's more flat, it's not as easy to sew on beads, because it's not really easy to do. But I thought by doing this, I would be able to embellish this spine without having to add huge beads, because usually the smaller ones don't fit. But I don't think this will fit, no, because the needle is too big. So still have issues. I know these will fit, so I'm going to use more of these. And I thought just do this. I'm not sure if I like it, so if I don't like it, I'm going to take it off. I'm just test driving at the moment on camera. But if I don't like it, I'm going to upload this video, I think. So I'm just going to alter these. Different sizes, different colors. And obviously I need to make sure that my I go in with the thread the same spot and out with the thread on almost the same spot, something like that, otherwise it will not look pretty. So I think I have to speed up this video a little bit, because otherwise it's going to take a very long time sewing on all the beads. But I thought, just to show you what I meant, do this on camera. Like so. I really like this. The only thing I worry about is when you use the journal and try to lay it flat, if it's not going to be wonky, but yeah, we will see. I can do a little test, of course, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be surprised at the end if it will work or if it doesn't work, and it's all fine by me, then I can take it out. I try not to worry too much. It's just a journal. So this is the spine now, and it's looking whoa, I think it looks nice. You can even switch the beads over a little if you want to. Have a few on the right, a few on the left of the elastic. So I'm happy with the result, and it doesn't interfere because obviously this is thicker. It's this is carrying most of the weight, so this is not really laying flat on the table when you open the journal. And it also gives me the opportunity to do the same on these two. Obviously, I'm not going to do those on camera because I'm going to try to mimic this as much as I can, although I'm not sure if I have these anymore. But we will see. Maybe I'm going to add small buttons over here too. So I have to grab my buttons. Maybe I'm going to do one on camera. Still debating if I want to add something over here, because if I have something over here, it's going to be a lot. And I thought I said I was going to tuck this away. Now I remember I did. So maybe I am going to put a button on top, so a button over, and have this underneath, or have one of the beads on here, a larger bead. Do I have larger beads? Even bigger than I already have, where the elastic can go through. Usually it's a button that will fit. So I have to check my well, what I have, but I can also just well, cut it and put it inwards, or just tuck it away. Maybe that's an option too, because I think it's a lot to put dangles over here and on the other side too. The other option is to put a dangle over here and just cut off these. Maybe that's even better. Only have a dangle over here. Yeah, I think that's better. So, okay, change of plan. I am going to add not too much, because I don't want like 600 strings over here, but at least one. I think I have to sew it. Is it the same needle, or I'm not sure. Well, we will see. Well, maybe I'm still going to cut off this. Honestly, I don't want too much stuff on here, if I'm really honest. Can I tuck this underneath? Probably can. Not sure how I'm going to do that. Okay, at least it is downwards now. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm just going to give it a go. I'm going to cut this. And I'm also going to set it on fire. I'm not going to do that on camera, but I'm going to burn the edges so they will not fray anymore. I did burn the edges. And now I'm just going to try to hide the elastic things as good as possible. Not sure if it is possible, but yeah, let's give it a go. Now I'm doing this, and it does feel like working with the leather and making the traveler's notebooks, and I still want to make one, although I have many for myself to use, so I don't need really one. I used to make them for myself because buying one was, well, very expensive. Buying leather and the tools was expensive too, but from the leather I could make more, and I sold most of them. So at the end, I kind of earned back my own traveler's notebook. Not in one day, of course. It took me like a year to sell all those things. And it was on a Dutch platform, like a sort of marketplace. It's actually called marketplace, translated in English. But I don't do that anymore, obviously. I honestly don't know how I would be able to even do that also. But yeah, I'm basically trying to cover up the ugly things. And I'm pretty sure it's not going to be completely covered. But we will see. Oh, the smell of the elastic is bad. Very bad. So yeah, this is not a very interesting video, I think. Well, this piece is not interesting, but I just wanted to show you that it's a struggle making a journal pretty. So if you're struggling at home and thinking, I have weird stuff on my journal that it's not pretty, I think everybody has pieces on the journal that are not pretty, because sometimes we don't know how to cover up well, an elastic knot, or maybe because this is also a little bit dented. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but it's squeezed together a little bit. It's supposed to be straight, but yeah, obviously the tension on the elastic is a little bit more than the cover can hold. But I don't mind, because at the end I like the whole thing, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be a little bit pretty. I think I have enough. Yeah, I have enough. But you can also just cut it and leave it like it is. That's an option too, of course. You don't have to do it exactly like I'm doing it. I'm just going to tuck it away like I did with the other threads. And just pull a little bit harder, cut, and then and go up, and then you don't see the ends. That's the idea. Okay, I'm not sure if this is going the way I want it because it needs to be close to the so I'm going to put this in. Where is it? I lost it. It's over here. Yeah. And if you want to absolutely certain it will not come off, you could also add glue on here, and I'm going to do that because I really want to be certain the thing is not going to come off. I'm still debating if I want to add dangles on the other side, maybe just the not the buttons, the beads, because otherwise I think it's a little bit too much. Also putting glue over the thread. Because I really want to make sure it stays this way. Maybe I should do it like so. Is that possible? No, that's not possible. Now it's going to come off. Okay, now it's going to work. I have to press it down. The thread came out just a little. Okay, I'm going to leave it. It is what it is. It will work when it's completely dry. So this is what we got today. And like I said, I am going to do the same over here. And I am going to cut off this. I'm not going to make a dangle. I'm just not going to do it. Because there's a lot going on this journal already. And I don't want to add more things. So yeah, this is it for today. The spine. I really like it. I hope you can really see it. Yeah. And it looks like this from the side. Yeah. The other thing that I'm going to do is add a little bit of glue over here and just a tiny bit of glue over here to make this a little bit more narrow, so this will actually fit. That's what I'm going to do. So this is it. Still have to work on these two, I know, but for now I have this. And the other thing I'm going to do is put a few drops of glue underneath the beads to make sure they stay this way. I think that is a good plan if I do that, to be honest. And then I can also do some altering over there, like so. This is actually very cute, if I'm honest. Yeah. I'm going to put drops underneath, but again, I'm going to do that off camera. So the next time you will see me with this journal, it's going to be the flip through. Then I have all the beads on, and it is completely done. And then I finally finished a journal in months. Because I started it but never finished any of the journals before. So this one is finally done. Well, it's not actually a journal, it's more like a lab book, but yeah. Okay, I hope you liked the video. This is not the kit that we are working with in October. In October, we are working with the Texture Your Art challenge, and we have Kaleidoscope Autumn. I have to think what the kids' names are. I have background pages. I have Halloweenies. Maybe I can show you the promo sheets. Okay, I had to laugh again because I even can't find the promo sheets. But I have a flip through video of the kits that I will link down below. And because I do have the challenge papers on my desk, and I thought these were the kits, but obviously they are not. But this is from the first week challenge we created. Where's the other one? A textured tag. And these are, yeah, this one is still called freebies, but apparently there was some misunderstanding about, because if I created Facebook group freebies for the Facebook group to use in the challenge for free, because you are a member, so you obviously did some effort to become a member, join in, and if you join the challenges, I wanted the people that they could join the challenges with papers for free, so they didn't have to buy the kits, because I have challenge kit and freebies. But there was, well, quite some, I don't know how to say that, but there was some discussion about me selling freebies. So they are not free. But I'm not selling freebies, I'm selling the Facebook group freebies. But apparently on this one I didn't put it on. So my mistake. And this one still had freebies on it, but in my coffee shop they are called challenge papers. Look, challenge papers. But these are challenge papers you can work with in the Facebook group. And this is the second week challenge. We created a little woodland passport. And everything you see except this and the wooden stick and of course the leaves and the fabrics are in this little kit. The papers are, and this was the second week. And the third week is make Halloween houses, and I created sort of a tag with a pocket on the back. I have videos of these and they are in the Texture Your Art playlist. I have a scary guy or girl, I still don't know what it is, but I do like it, with little doors and they shut like this. And then at the back I have a pocket with these little scary peeps on it. So we are working with the Texture Your Art challenge at the moment. If you think, well, maybe I want to join in, you can. If you want the papers for free, you can download them in the Facebook group if you become a member. And there are 5 groups joining in the challenges. They did host this one too, but this one is from last month, but I'm so slow, so that's why I'm still working on it. But the 5 groups that are joining in are Two Sister Jam, Sweet Pea Papers, Junk Journal, Tutorials and More, and Junk Journal and Papercrafts, and of course my own Facebook group, LineDotArrow. What does it mean? The challenge Facebook freebies are only for free in LineDotArrow. So you have to become a member of my Facebook group to have access to those papers. And there are more papers in the group, from different challenges, from I think for about 2 years I have freebies over there. So a lot. There's a lot to play with. And on my Ko-Fi they are for sale for a very small fee, extremely small fee, just to be sure that people not downloading them and pinning them on their Pinterest account and sharing my freebies that way. Because if you did that and you suddenly have a lot of followers, it's not because you are interesting, but you have pinned down freebies from me, but also from other people. I'm not the only one that has that issue, that your work is being shared outside the Facebook group, which is not allowed. But people apparently think, well, when it's in my possession, it's mine. So that's why I didn't put them there, and I can see the result. But because before I put the freebies out for free, the challenge freebies from the Facebook group out for free, people download them like crazy, like 1,000, 1,200. And when I put them out now with a small fee, people are really thinking, okay, I have to pay for this. Do I really want this or not? Do I like it or not? So I have less people downloading it. And people are not sharing it. They are using it wisely. So that's the whole reason why. And again, I'm sorry for saying this, but this is haunting me, because every week there's somebody saying, it's not for free, is it? Because I have to pay for it on Ko-Fi. Well, I explain in the video, I explain under the video, I explain in the Facebook group, I even explain in the post on Ko-Fi, and I even explain in the actual listing on Ko-Fi. They are for free in my Facebook group, not on my Ko-Fi. So I really, really hope this is the last time I have to explain myself. And if you don't agree that I am selling challenge papers that are for free in my Facebook group, please don't bother me with your comment anymore, because I really don't know how to do it right. I'm always doing something wrong. And I also have to say, I was really literally at the point where I thought, well, I'm just going to drop everything. I'm not going to do anything anymore, because okay, I really had to cry now a little bit. I'm going to swallow it away because I don't want to cry on camera, but it did make me very, very sad, because I thought, okay, so they are available for free. All you have to do is become a member, and you choose to nag me about it, that they are for sale on Ko-Fi for a good reason. So I hope it stops. I'm just trying to do good and trying to protect a little bit of my work as much as I can, because honestly, I don't know what people are doing with my freebies when they downloaded it. I can't check, but I know people on my Ko-Fi did put them on Pinterest, and most of those people were not in my Facebook group. So okay, enough about all that. I'm going to finish this journal, and if you want to join the challenge, there is another week. You can finish, you can make the challenge things that I created, but you can also do your own thing. You don't need to do what I made. If you use the challenge papers, your post is going to count as one entry, and that is going to be in 5 Facebook groups. If you use challenge kits together with the challenge papers that are for free. Sorry, I was interrupted. But if you use only the challenge papers that you get for free in the Facebook group and post in the Facebook group, you have to be a member of the Facebook group to actually post in the Facebook groups. Your post is going to count as one entry. Your name will be in a name picker wheel once. And that can go in every Facebook group. So you can post 5 times and your name will be in each wheel with the giveaway. So because every group is doing their own giveaway. If you use the challenge kits, so the October kits in this case, your post is going to count as 2 entries. So your name is going to be in the name picker wheel twice. The prizes are digitals from LineDotArrow. I have the first prize is 3 digitals, second prize is 2, and the third is 1. And that is in every Facebook group. So you can see how many kits I am giving away at the end of the month. But I don't mind, because I really like you to be involved in the Facebook group and work with the freebies. Sorry, the Facebook challenge freebies, or the challenge papers, and with the kits. Now I'm really going to stop filming, because this is going to be a monologue. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up. If you like it a lot, maybe you want to be a subscriber to my channel. And if you want to be subscribed, maybe you want to hit the bell so you will be notified when I upload new videos. Yeah, this is really it. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay creative. Greetings from the Netherlands, and I hope to see you the next time. Bye bye. Bye.